Giants, ghosts, and guardians. Earth's untamed hunters. The call of the wild. The world still holds places where ancient predators walk in the shadow of mountains and tide. From the blistering heat of Indonesia to the frozen silence of Canada's winter nights, creatures of incredible power test the limits of human endurance and imagination. Komodo, dragons of fire and stone. The fierce giants of Indonesia. Komodo dragons, the world's largest lizards, rule the rugged landscapes of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and Gili Motang. Growing to 3 meters and weighing up to 150 kilograms, these grayscale giants are living fossils. Do not be fooled by their stillness. Komodo dragons are relentless carnivores, hunting deer and wild boar with explosive speed and a stealth that defies their size. Cut to a deer frozen mid-step as a dragon explodes from the brush. Raw power and ancient instinct. When territory or mates are at stake, males engage in brutal combat. They rise on powerful hind legs, teeth flashing, claws raking. The sound of their clash echoes across the island like rolling thunder. A ranger whispers. You feel the ground tremble when they fight. It's not just a battle. It's a reminder of the planet's ancient heartbeat. Impact on people and nature. Komodo dragons keep prey populations in check, yet their presence can tip fragile ecosystems. Local farmers often speak of livestock lost in the night, of goats dragged silently into the mangroves. Mother of two, Ibusari recalls. We respect them, but when you wake to find only blood where your goat once stood, fear becomes part of daily life. Balancing conservation and community. Conservation groups like Pacin Menek Dan Baruru Kuru Indonesia work tirelessly. They protect dragon habitat while teaching villagers how to secure livestock and build stronger fences. This partnership of science and tradition preserves both livelihoods and the last great dragons, the wild boar wars. Transition with sound of rustling leaves and distant grunts. The silent invasion. Across Europe, Asia, and the Americas, wild boars surge in unstoppable waves. They tear through farms, topple fences, and reshape forests. Their numbers rise despite billions in government spending. Every failed trap is free education for the enemy. Billions in damage. From Texas sorghum fields to Russian corn country, wild. Boars cost farmers billions of dollars every year. Marcus, a farmer in East Texas, fights tears. We mend a fence at sunset and find it destroyed by dawn. It feels like a war you can never win. Russia's relentless battle. Russia invests over $200 million annually to protect crops. Innovative tactics emerge. Hunting dogs like the fearless doggo Argentino track boars through frozen forests. Helicopter operations sweep vast fields, allowing hunters to spot and cull up to 70 boars in a single mission. Despite these efforts, the animals adapt and multiply. Cutting-edge traps and ethical debate. Modern solar-powered traps stream live camera feeds to a farmer's phone. Baited with fermented grain, they capture entire sounders. Yet debate rages. Are we protecting ecosystems or disrupting them? Wildlife biologist, Dr. Irina Volkova warns. Remove too many, and you unravel a web of life we barely understand. Canada after dark. Fade to snowy fields glowing under a full moon. Wolves and coyotes stalk Canadian farmland at night, their silhouettes ghostly against drifts of silver snow. Night hunting for survival. To protect livestock, communities combine tradition and technology. Diffused perimeter lights that pierce the dark, remote trigger rifles and motion sensors to track predators silently. Skilled hunters on snowmobiles gliding through icy forests. Rancher Elise Tremblay speaks softly. I love wolves. But when they take lamb after lamb, you either act or lose everything you've built. The pheasant paradox. Brilliant flashes of red, gold, and blue fill meadows. Pheasants charm tourists, but challenge ecosystems. They devour seeds and young plants, altering vegetation. Large flocks outcompete native birds for food and nesting grounds. Farmers face ruined crops each spring, managing the balance. Regulated hunting, habitat restoration, and careful data collection help maintain healthy numbers while respecting the beauty of these vibrant birds. Shared threads, humanity's dilemma. From Komodo dragons to wild boars, wolves and pheasants, one truth connects them all. Our worlds are colliding. We expand, they adapt. And in the thin space between, fear, awe, and survival weave an uneasy truce. Children across continents tell similar stories. Nighttime screams, missing animals, the strange mix of wonder and terror. Living with the untamed. Dawn breaks over every landscape. Indonesian cliffs, Russian cornfields, Canadian tundra. The challenge is not to conquer these creatures, but to coexist, armed with science, respect, and resilience. Every hoofprint, every scale, every howl reminds us that wilderness is not gone. It lives beside us and within us. Have you faced encounters with these wild giants? Share your story below so others can learn. Like, subscribe, and join this growing community of farmers, rangers, and everyday explorers, working to protect both people and the wild. Stay curious, stay aware, stay inspired.